Okay, we are back. We're going to continue this 100% file, see how far we can get tonight. Probably have like 10 more days of this. We shall see. I believe I left off getting my last few pieces of fur. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to fish while we're doing that. I think. We're going to try. What's up with the largest size and the smallest size thing? I see. Well, that is going to be interesting. Alright, so catfish. After catfish, we have a snakehead. River Area 1. Yo, what's up, Marna? Marna, I just noticed all of these largest and smallest size ribbons that I've... this is from a net in Area 3. They're relatively common. I don't remember what season it was, though. So this said River Area 1, or at least the sheet did. Yo, what's up, Sam? Dace, pretty sure that's not what I need. I don't know what the legend is, though. Like, what does S mean? Also available in the Town River. Also available in Cave Lake A. Also available in Ancient Lake. Also available in Angler Island River. It has no special notes. I just don't know what S means on the sheet. Oh, I see it. S is at least the silver rod. I'm doing well. I didn't even realize WrestleMania was on tonight. Though I have not watched wrestling in... oh, God. Probably 15 years. But I normally try to keep up with the highlights just for fun. What's up, Scorpius? We're out here looking for a snakehead. Whether or not we're going to find it, I have no idea. Wow, a 2-night event. I had the, like, most a horrible realization when I looked at the fish in the encyclopedia. There's space for a biggest size and a smallest size. And I have almost none of them. The hell is a sparkling fish? I had no idea it was a 2-night event, Sam. Yeah, unfortunately. So I'm going to be doing quite a bit of fishing. Which is fine. It's extremely easy with the orichalcum rod. I literally almost just always hold Y. But it is going to be time consuming. Bro, can I just get the thing I'm looking for? I mean, we're leveling up our fishing here, so it's not a huge deal. But I really would like to not be stuck on certain fish, especially if I'm doing something wrong. Because to me, it doesn't look like there's any special anything required for it. No special time, no special bait. It's just a medium fish. Should be available in all seasons. Maybe it's just slightly rare. There it is. We've done it. We have officially done it. Yeah, I honestly don't know about the animals. They're not even on the spreadsheet, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Snakehead, boom. Get out of here. Alright, so yeah, this is what I'm talking about in here. Like, I just went to look at the fish in the encyclopedia, and I realized that all of these fish have a largest size and smallest size. And, like, I only have a couple. Like, I apparently caught the largest whiskered velvet shrimp that you can. So if I want to complete the encyclopedia, then that means I need the biggest and smallest size of each thing as well, which is, yeah, that sucks. Alright, what's next? What's after the snakehead? Star Snapper. Yeah, Sam, I agree. Star Snapper only available in spring and summer. Ocean Area 1. Town Ocean. Doesn't require anything special. Ooh, but it is in the evening. It's an evening fish. Okay. Oh, it's autumn. Never mind. On to the next one. My bad. Milkfish, sea bream, flounder, salmon, mahi-mahi. So we need an oarfish. It's a large fish. Looks like it's only available in spring and winter. So that sucks. That's oarfish. Then there's tuna. Tuna's available year-round. 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Ocean Area 3. Let's go get ourselves a tuna. Oh, I don't know if I can craft it yet. I don't really care about the bait. I've got to catch so many fish that it can just take all day. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I eventually have to craft all the bait for some of the fish anyway, I believe, so no big deal. Milkfish is not new. Sparkling fish. Yeah, I do too. Or if it said it, like, in your inventory somewhere. this guy? Let's see what we got. A tuna! We did it! Cool. On to the next one. Okay, alligator gar. Looks like spring, summer, and fall. It's a large fish. It is available in Ocean Area 3. (5 p.m. to 2 a.m., so it's a nighttime fish, so I need to go back. If we don't get it today, we'll get it tomorrow evening. Possibly. And then every few days we've got to go get our fur. Oh, it's not 5 p.m. yet. (5 p.m.) This could be it. Easy every time. On to the next one. Anglerfish, large. Summer, autumn, winter. Ocean Area 3. And Angler Island. 7 p.m. Well, that explains why I don't have a lot of these fish. Yeah, I can't make the large fish bait yet. Although I'm about to level up, so maybe soon. can also check recipes learned by checking the corresponding skill in the skill tab. Yeah, but it doesn't tell me what I don't learn. Like, it doesn't tell me what I learn next, does it? No. My poor animals have no room to graze. They don't get to graze, dude. They took way too long. So their punishment is staying inside forever. Level 7 fishing, we did it. Oh, this is it. This is absolutely the one. This is not going to be a tuna. This is going to be a thing that I need. Or the alligator gar. This is going to be something else. Monkfish? Is that... Oh, yeah, they renamed anglerfish to monkfish. So I guess that is what we need. Alright, next up is giant catfish. Which is a guardian fish, and it has nothing listed. Okay. So I don't know how to do that. I believe I need the guardian bait. Well, let's see what that got me. So now I can make large fish bait at level 7. Good to know. What was the cost of that? Just some dumb grasses. Oh, I need weird forageables too. I mean, it is. It has the same exact picture. And it goes in the same spot. See? Right after alligator gar, monkfish. Yeah, I just can't get it until I get Guardian Bait, which who knows when that is. So what's after lobster? Rock lobster. That might be why they renamed it, Marna. Rock lobster is only winter outside, however. Cave Lake B. Cave Lake B, we can get the rock lobster anytime. I don't know where Cave Lake B is. I suppose it's got to be the third mine, because the first mine doesn't have any ponds. Is that true? I actually don't know if that's true or not. To Cave Lake B. Yeah, it didn't look like an anglerfish. Well, there it is. Possibly. But this could also count as Pond Lake A or Cave Lake A, because it's like the smaller one. But this one, I've got to catch it between a certain time period. Multiple types of caves. Okay. Oh, I got a 10-star fish. Cool. Both of the pictures they have just look the same to me. Yeah, 5 million. I still need a few more million for that title. Oh, my bag is full. Whoops. Giant king crab, huh? Well, that's definitely new. So, goodbye, dumb stuff. I actually think I need more money than I think I need because of the clothing. So I probably need to keep going on crops as well, even though I don't really want to. Okay, I'm assuming this is not the right cave. Because I'm supposed to be able to catch this thing between 10 and 12. I could also just not catch this thing now and catch it when it's available, like, outside of the mine. Which might be the better play. Like, I don't know if this counts as a different cave or a different one. I think we abandon this fish and wait for winter. As a matter of fact, I know that's what we do. Because I am in control. Oh well, counted as a mine entrance. We need a bunch more of those. Got some stuff to donate. Guess I never donated a lobster before. Yeah, that's about right. It's my 10th day, and I've tried to do like 3 or 4 hour streams, so that makes sense. I can tell you my in-game time in a second. I wouldn't say that. I would say it's just been focused. Like, I knew what I wanted to do from the get-go. Which was just get all the money and my tool upgrades as fast as possible, and then work on the slow stuff after that. And, like, that's... I followed my own plan. And now we're just at the slow stuff section of the game. Yeah, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, I agree with that. The Animal Crossing museums have been around for, like, 2 decades. This is the first shot at a museum in this series. Actually, let me go in there and look at it. I want to go in there and look at it, but, like, zoomed in. But, yeah, I'm sure it's terrible. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is garbage. Yeah, that doesn't even look like the actual fish that I put in there. Yeah, this is terrible. Whew. Alright, let's move on to the next fish. Let's check the encyclopedia. Though I will say that the one thing Animal Crossing sucks at, and this game is awesome at, is like, oh, I can't catch this, I can't catch this fish, what do I do? Like, oh, I just sleep for 5 minutes and then I'm in the next season. Whereas Animal Crossing, it's like, oh, let's wait 30 real-life days until we can catch this fish. It's like, nah. No thanks. Alright, so rock lobster is going to have to wait. What's after you? Spotted eagle ray. Oh, I guess the fish this far down aren't even... Oh, no, there we go. Oh, no, these are guardian fish. Guardian, 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 guardian. Which I can't make yet. I can't make the bait. All of these are guardian fish. Except I apparently caught this without the bait. So maybe you don't need the bait to get them? Alright, shining fish. Ocean Area 2. And then Aurora fish is Ocean Area 3. Interesting. And it should be all seasons. No special requirements. Yeah, Ross, that was essentially, I mean, like, I knew it going into Animal Crossing, but that was essentially how I felt. Like, oh, I missed one specific fish. Like, now I have to wait 9 months for it to come back. It's like, yeah, this game is just going to go back in its case and sit on my shelf. I mean, I actually like the game a lot, but I don't like it that much. And I know I could, like, time travel or whatever, but I'm not going to do that either. Yeah, I think it was actually a bug that I missed. Dia1215, thank you for following. Oh, I meant to check my in-game playtime. In-game playtime is... yeah, 44 hours. So, 44 hours on this version, and according to my Switch, 95 hours on the Japanese version. So that's pretty solid playtime, I would say. Yeah, I definitely did not do enough of the Nook Islands. I noticed a lot of people were grinding those, and I just never did. Don't know if that's new. I was watching a stream where somebody legitimately was grinding those Nook Islands for a specific villager. Like they wanted a very specific person to live on their island. And I thought that was interesting. But then I like looked through the like lists of people, and I was like, I don't really care. I don't know if this thing is new, but we're just gonna try for these other fish tomorrow. I guess I was kind of lucky in Animal Crossing that I liked all of the villagers that, like, I just got naturally. And thought it was rude to dismiss a villager, but what if they suck, dude? Some of them are rude. Some of them are just straight up not very nice. Campsite method. I don't even... Doesn't that mean you have to do like one every day though? Like you can't just get a new campsite village. Like these people were grinding for one specific villager like 7 hours in one day. They weren't just like checking every other day. Unless there's some other method that I don't know of. But yeah, I didn't really look into it too much because I just liked the people I had. Oh, time traveling, yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, there's like a few different type of like stereotypes, I guess. And the one I had that loved working out was it was a duck named Bob. And he called me Quackers, and he was literally just always curling. I could never not find the guy curling. Was his name Bob? Or was Bob the cat? I don't remember. I'm gonna look. Because fishing in this game is so easy that I don't even have to pay attention to it. Oh no, it was Bill. It was Bill. Bill was the duck. And he's a jock. Who was Bob? Is there really no Bob? Oh no, Bob. And Bob was the cat. Lazy. Yeah, I believe I had Bill and Bob. Which is why I got them confused. But Bill would always be walking around curling. And he was the jock. I don't know what they call them. Category. God, how many villagers are there? There's so many. Yeah, they do wear what you give them, so you can make them look pretty silly. God. Eight personality types split by gender. Jock, lazy, cranky, smug. Normal, peppy, snooty, sisterly. Interesting. Oh, my fishing's already halfway to level 8. That's cool. Oh, see, that is where I failed then, because I definitely had multiple of the same type. But I was also not trying to, like, min-max the game because I really did not care all that much. Guess I already donated these guys. Cool. There's a game that people complain about dialogue. Yeah, I mean, that's... first of all, people just need to quit complaining over nothing. Oh, yeah, Ross, I totally agree. I totally agree with that. Because if you were playing, like, Doom, she would be like, oh, let's do something else. But, you know, you gotta play something that keeps her interested. Yeah. No, I play video games and I don't want to watch 10 hours of Call of Duty. I don't want to watch 1 hour of Call of Duty. Yeah, there are some things that I can't even believe are a thing in Animal Crossing, like custom anything. Like, they know it's going to get abused, and they do it anyway. Cool. So these 3 fish at the bottom, the sparkling fish, the shining fish, and the aurora fish, it just says rare. Is there anything I can be doing to, like, influence this, or no? Because they don't have a time listed. Yeah, so the guide says they're available in the ocean. Now, they also are available at Angler Island. So maybe it's possible that they're just, like, extremely rare in the ocean? I don't know. Mysterious bait, and you'll basically always catch those fish. Okay, I'll try that. Get out of here. Now, where did I put my leftover fishing base stuff? That is the question. There's some. Was kind of trying to keep the 10-star stuff in case I need it. I don't know if I'm going to. Probably not, right? Mysterious bait. Where is my bike? I know where my wolf is at. All right. I still don't know how to apply it to my pole. Okay. Odd, but we did it. Awesome, shining fish. Now let's try that over here. Easy every time. All right. Two more off the list. Can give those to the museum tomorrow. Let me see if my animals are ready here before I go to bed. Actually, let's check the grass too, or the fodder. So they're not all ready. So I'm just gonna wait just to keep them all on the same like cycle. Although those rabbits and stuff are 2 days and the other ones are 4 days, so I probably could have done it, but oh well. We will go to that festival. If we remember to do so. Now they're all ready. And so I think the only things I'm missing now are the Guardians, and then stuff that can't be caught until other seasons, I believe. I mean, clearly we're missing the biggest and smallest of every fish. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that part. I mean, I probably should. But that might be like one of the absolute very last things I work on. Yeah, well, I already know that 1,000 fish is going to be the actual very last thing I work on, and I'll just work on the biggest and smallest of each fish while I'm doing that. Because currently I'm almost level 8 fishing, and I have caught 154 fish. So, I am not too concerned about that. I could go down the slide. So Ross, get this. I may have actually screwed myself. Because I want to get everyone to max affection, and there is a hidden character in the game that only appears after you marry one of the bachelors. So I may have to get married to somebody I don't want to for the sake of total completion. I may be entering a marriage with the Asian guy. You might be the only one, yeah. Well, I mean, like, my own sexual preferences makes me want to marry one of the bachelorettes. Whose event is this? Is it going to be Laura? Probably Laura. Oh no, just a random event. I'm hoping I'm hoping that they fix the bug and the character sticks around in your encyclopedia even if you don't marry Iori, because that seems like a bug. Because if I was going to choose, I would probably be marrying Blair. Yeah, Marna, I'm not feeling it. Right, I'm aware of that. I hope I would be fine with marrying him and then divorcing him as long as the guy stayed in my encyclopedia. That's the part that I'm not happy with, is that if you marry anybody else, there's a blank spot in your encyclopedia. That's the part that bothers me. They really should just add him in the game if you've seen Iori's 9-heart event. I think that's probably the best solution. Just put him in the game after that point. Yeah, they've got to do something. Either they've got to fix the encyclopedia entry not disappearing, or they have to fix the character disappearing entirely. I mean, technically they don't have to fix anything if they don't want to, but they should. Am I out of fodder? That's interesting. Guess I'll go buy some more today. I don't know. There's got to be a reasonable solution. Like, it really can't be... It can't be that if you want to, like, 100% the game, you have to marry a specific candidate, right? Like, that just can't be. That has to be an error. Like, I actually can't... I refuse to believe that's not an error. Oh, I guess I could go buy the fodder. I actually love that they really smartly put the general store, like, the absolute closest thing to the farm. Yeah, but didn't you say that after you divorced Iori that the assassin went away? So you just have to stay married to Iori, I guess? But then Scorpius is saying when you have a kid with Iori, he also goes away. So there's really no winning. He did go away. Wow. So yeah, it's just got to be an error. Like, there's no way around it. So I probably will just marry Blair and say screw it. We won't mess with the assassin until they fix it. Or maybe I'll marry nobody until... Maybe I'll save marriage for the very last thing I do. Man, I ran all that way for nothing because I forgot to buy fodder. Whoops. It's going to be another Jack event. Just kidding. Is that an Ann doll? It really looks like it could be an Ann doll. See, Marna, that's why people do not want rival marriages. But that's another thing where I can't believe the game allows that to happen. Like in Harvest Moon 64, 20 years ago, there were safeguards in place. Like if you had the bachelors, or if you had the bachelorettes at certain heart levels, the bachelors would not marry them no matter what. So I just can't believe that they would actually release these newer games and allow you to accidentally trigger something like that. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because they were doing it correctly 20 years ago, so like how could they forget how to do it? I don't know, maybe that's just me thinking that they should continue to improve instead of get worse. So I actually literally purchased Island of Happiness because people were saying how bad it was. And I was like, you know, I really doubt it's that bad. I looked at some screenshots of the game. I was like, it doesn't look that bad. Like, I literally have it right here. So I literally purchased the game. Complete in box. I purchased the game. And I was like, you know, it can't really be that bad. And then I turned on the game and I played the file that was already on the game. And I'm like, how do I move? And I'm like, I'm trying every button. I'm like, I don't understand. How do I actually move? And I'm like, maybe my cart is busted. Like, maybe I need to return this. And then Desert told me, no, you have to move with the touchscreen. And I was like, are you serious? This might actually be the worst game of all time. I don't know if there's a way to change it. Well, I would consider doing a blind playthrough of the game, but I just need to know if the controls are, like, literally that bad. There's no way to change it? Yeah, I don't know if I could do it then. Because, like, I ran around for, like, 2 minutes on the file that was already created on the cart, and I was like, I don't know if I could do this. Ah, yes, touchscreen. Now, what random gift am I going to give everybody today? Eggs or milk? Fishing's going okay. Eggs it is. Yeah, but I was just, like, very blissfully unaware. I'm like, oh, people are probably just hating on Island of Happiness. It's probably not that bad. And then I got my hands on it, and I was like, no, people were actually, they were not lying about this. Maybe I can get used to the touchscreen controls. I don't know. Guys, we're going to skip this. We saw it like 5 times already. Yeah, that's actually some crazy dedication, Marna, of like your first Harvest Moon game was literally one of the worst in the series, like, and you still became a fan. That's pretty good. But everyone always thinks the first one they played is better than it actually is. Which, it totally makes sense, right? Because it was your introduction to the series. But you just have to be aware of it. Like, for me, it doesn't really work that way. The first one I technically played was Super Nintendo. But, like, the one that I really sunk my teeth into was 64. I definitely do not agree. I think A Wonderful Life is easily in, like, the bottom half. But I also went from playing 64 to A Wonderful Life, which are very, very, very different games. talk to these people already? I mean, everyone has got their own preferences in the series, but yeah, for me, A Wonderful Life is down there. It's got some good ideas. Yeah, Sam, this is the best. This is one of the best parts of this game. It's like, oh, it's a festival day. I literally get a bunch of affection for the whole town for free. Awesome. Did we get everybody? We got everybody. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, you guys have got to see how funny this is. That's it. That's the whole festival. See you next year. Well, you didn't miss much, Sam. I'm assuming the festivals get more interesting when you have someone you're dating. But you have to admit that one was pretty funny. It lasts like literally 4 seconds. What to do. Where are my nets? I think I need like 2 more out here. Oh, there's more fishing stuff. Did it put you down to 199, really? Oh, actually, Sam, we all lost a follower last night, in case you're wondering where it came from. So I lost that same follower as you. Just so you're aware. If that dropped you down to 199, Sam, I was going to make an alt account right now and go follow you. Ah, I see. So I only need to use, like, 2 more nets. But we have the nets to use, so we might as well. I'm just going to see if that bumps me up to level 8 fishing. Yeah, Sam, it is. The nets are amazing, but they would be even more amazing if they counted towards the number of fish you could catch. Or they would be amazing if they counted towards your number of caught fish. Which they totally should, because you're catching them. It doesn't say catch them with the fishing pole, it just says catch them. Net Pro. Yes, Sam, I agree 100%. They should. Like, what's the explanation for them not? I'm actually stunned that the pumps give you draining experience, because they're the only thing that works that way. No. Well, they did get us to level 8 fishing. What did we get for that? Fishing consumes far less energy, large boost to fishing ability, modest boost to quality of fish caught. Large fish bait and... oh no. Guardian bait. Did we not make a multi-purpose net? I didn't even know we got that. Interesting. So now we can make Guardian bait, which is cool. And so Guardian bait requires this stuff, I think. One of these. Maybe not. I'll have to look at the ingredients again. Because we should probably make, like, I don't know, 50 Guardian baits. Let's clean this out. Gonna keep the level 10 stuff. A spring forageable. You can buy it from the old Sprite, but is it expensive? I don't want to use all my Sprite coins. I guess I'm not using them for anything else. Alright, let's look closely here. Butterbur. Mirage grass. I'm pretty sure we've got plenty of that. Let's go harvest our peaches. We got some gold. got some more gold. Huh, can you fish in the seasonal areas, I wonder? To catch those seasonal fish? Oh, I've gotten to the gold peach a few times, but it was the last one I needed, yes. So you actually can fish in the seasonal areas, which I did not realize. Very interesting. Can't fish off the other side, though. Butterbur. Butterbur, Butterbur. Oh, they're not at all expensive. Cool, cool, cool. Probably don't need that many. But I also don't know specifically where to use these guardian baits. Yeah, it's convenient. I have no idea how much of this I'm going to need. I'll keep all the fishing stuff with me for now. Oh, you know what? Let's go grab the titles, the stuff that we've gotten today. Cool. I don't know which one I want. We'll get autumn for now. I mean, winter's certainly going to be the last one we get. Yeah, on this sheet, the guardian fish do not have locations listed, which is pretty dumb. Good old Japanese strategy guide being completely incomplete. So yeah, Scorpius, I was reading something that apparently that is just like a thing. Like Japanese strategy guides will give you like 90% of the game. And like the extra 10%, they're like, good luck figuring it out. And that's like a thing that they do on purpose to not spoil like all of the game, I guess. I don't know. I still think it's pretty dumb. Yes, Sam, apparently it's intentional. Like, it's just part of, like, Japanese culture that they don't want to tell you how to do, like, the very, very end game stuff for some bizarre reason. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't know why they would. But I mean, they purposefully left out the after dating events. They purposely left out the guardian fish. There's other stuff as well. They just leave it out. I wonder if I should use nets to get to level 9 fishing as fast as I can. And then we can catch the fish that are in the angler place, Angler Island. Let's... Does it? Can I get a link? That would be surprising. Oh yeah, let's make some nets. Some of these newfangled nets. It's at the bottom. They are available in any season. Interesting. Area 1 River, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Any weather. Let's check this out. Let's see if this is legit. We are currently in any weather. Actually can't mess around with these. I have to focus on only blue here. Well, sure enough. Alright, one guardian fish down. Any others I can get today? Halibut, Ancient Lake, that's late. Giant Grouper, Area 3 Ocean. I'm honestly surprised that Ranch Story has the info. That is a mahi-mahi, so that, for some reason, I got with the Guardian bait. I wonder, should I just not be picking it up unless it's like an alert? Oh no, it uses it. It straight up uses it. This isn't it. This is going to be the Mahi Mahi again. It's a tuna. Very interesting. Oh, it's after 11. It's after 11. Interesting. Reina music. Everybody's favorite. Yeah, it's going to take Fogu a while because they just completely ignored the Japanese release. Alright, we got Sunny, so we should be able to get 2 of these today. Oh, possibly 3. 4 if we want to go to Ancient Lake in the evening. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised they didn't have more people updating. The Japanese guide was very available. I was expecting a lot more translations earlier on. So we're going for the giant grouper, then the marlin, then the spotted eagle ray, and then the halibut. And hopefully we can get all of them today. Almost 9. Alright, let's do this. We got 2 minutes to catch this thing. I actually don't care. Not gonna waste my time catching that small stuff. That is a tuna. Oops. That was probably it, and I lost it. This might be it. It's a different pattern. Nope, still a tuna. Scorpius, if I had to guess, it's because the ranch story info is probably not correct. That's a tuna. We're now past 11. Marlin is area 2 ocean, 12 to 2. We've only got 2 more bait, so there goes the dream of finishing this in 1 day. Alright, it's noon. Let's see that marlin. Yeah, this is definitely something weird. It's got a weird pattern. got the marlin. I am going to try to get some more guardian baits quickly. Not where I wanted to go. The next one I'm going for is spotted eagle ray, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I need to hurry. I actually might not make it. We might as well just wait. Because I have to go buy more fishing base. Oh no, we might make it. We can make it with the bike. So area 3, ocean, 2 to 4 p.m. And it says sunny is workable, so let's see what happens. Okay, if I don't get it within like 5 baits, then we'll probably wait for a storm. This one's a weird pattern too. So that one was correct. So that first one is not correct. Yeah, it could be rainy only. I don't know. This next one, the halibut, is 9 p.m., so we've got to wait quite a while. We can now use toppings while cooking. Very interesting. On the next rainy day, I'll check for the grouper, see if that's what it is. So what does this one say? Ancient Lake Any. Does that mean inside the lake or over here or what? Well, I can't fish over here. Gonna drink some milk. Some good luck milk. Alrighty, let's see it. Got it. So the next thing I can do is... we're missing the grouper and the giant squid. Giant squid we have to wait. Grouper we do not have to wait, but we don't know what's wrong with the thing. So I'll try again today, 9 a.m. I also want to try to make some nets. Just to try to get myself to level 9 fishing faster. Supple lumber. How do I make twine? Is it just rope? It's just rope. Okay. Pretty sure in Japanese it was rope. I actually do not have regular grass. I used it all for various stuff. Like I have some. Supple. That's Mirage. Grass Island is a place. I don't want to go there, but it does exist if I need it. It was actually the lumber that was holding me back. Unfortunately, I've only got the one maker. I thought I had the one maker. Where's my giant lumber maker? Do I not have it out? Do I not have a giant lumber maker? I'm pretty sure I do. Did I pass this thing up? Where is it? Could have swore I had one. There it is. Need the bucket too. I don't even know if it can fit here. I hope it can. Probably not. I actually need that regular grass too. I don't want to pick it up though. I could, yes. I probably should have. I'm not using that stuff. Yeah, this is quite bothersome. I mean, it's almost certainly gonna fit somewhere. Like, it looks like it'll fit right here next to the mayonnaise maker. Or the... Oh no, it is a mayonnaise maker. Okay, it will. Alright, good. Now let's put these seed makers somewhere. This will do. Place is closed today. The museum. Didn't even keep the rope out. Let's go check. I don't know exactly when these things are going to be ready again. No, not quite. I mean, I guess we can head down and try again, 9 to 11. I don't necessarily want to be wasting my my bait, but give it a few more tries. I'll try on the far side over here and see if that makes a difference. I kind of doubt it, but you never know. It's actually a good point. It's probably what I should do. Reloading takes a long time, but at least then I won't waste my bait. Oh, you know what? Let's drink our lucky milk. Because we don't have room for the fish, even if we get it. Oh, never mind, we had room. $9 a.m. Let's see it. This ain't it. It's too easy to catch. It's gonna be a tuna or something. Oh, a shining fish. Yeah, there's no way this is the right time or weather if I'm getting regular fish with the guardian bait. And this is way too easy to catch, so this is not it. Well, this one is clearly wrong, so let's wait till rainy or snowy and try it then. Yeah, no, I'm very thankful for that. I'm sure the other one's just weather too. I'm sure it's just a weather issue. We probably need rainy or storm. Or snowy. I can try during snowy. And then we know where to get the last one. The last one's on Angler Island. Or Fisher's Island, or whatever it's called. The sad thing is we definitely missed some fish. Because I have these 3 to donate, and then like 4 that I'm missing, and there's more spots in my museum than that. Oh, maybe not, because I need 2 more. Plus 4. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Actually, we might be okay. I guess we'll see when we get closer. I mean, it could be worse. We could be cooking them into various dishes. Is that all I got? So I guess we will come out again in snowy weather. I have not seen the crab yet today. But we did get most of the guardian fish. Oh, I think I can catch the rock lobster today. Some of the fish I was missing are definitely available in winter. Yes, Sam. Rock lobster. Area 2 ocean. And Area 3 ocean. Area 3 ocean, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. in winter. Do I have time to put the nets out? I'm not going to do it yet. I'm fairly certain it's not available in the Love Shack. So let's wait for 10 and let's try to catch the rock lobster. Oh, I'm gonna stretch. Oh, alright, let's try to catch this lobster. I think it's only available 10 to 12. So maybe I shouldn't be messing with these bigger fish. I do not have the guardian bait equipped. I have no bait. And yes, I could make the, like, lobster bait or whatever. I realize this. I was just hoping that I could get it quickly. Does not appear to be the case. Okay, looks like we'll look into making some shrimp bait. Is it shrimp bait or is it... I thought there was like a specific like crab bait. Am I crazy? Is it shrimp bait? Is that what I need? Doesn't really make any sense. It's not a shrimp. There is crab bait? Okay. Ooh, oh, I see. Is a lobster a crab or is it a shrimp? It's probably a crab, right? dwarf grass. I don't know what the purpose of shrimp bait is. And I don't know if the game considers them shrimp or crab. That is my concern. I'm going to take a quick phone call. So I tried the Guardian bait today, and it still didn't really make a difference. And I put on the crab bait, and I caught a mahi-mahi. Because that makes sense. There it is. We got the rock lobster. We did it. We have done it. And I think there's another thing that I can get in the winter too. I'd have to look through again. But I think it was something that was available in winter and spring. So yeah, I'm going to wait for a storm before I try to get that grouper again. Well, our fish museum is coming along. Let's see. She probably is thrilled. All right, let's look again. We had the snakehead, star snapper. Star snapper, only available in spring and summer. And then the oarfish is available in winter, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Ocean Area 2, 9 p.m. It's a large fish. So how do I make large fish bait? I need that thingy bob. Yeah, I was glad about that. Smooth grass. Three, perfect. All right. So it's Ocean Area 2. Ocean Area 2. 9 p.m. I don't feel like making anything in terms of cooking, so we're just going to use the bathroom a few times. Okay, Area 2 Ocean, 9 p.m. We've got some large fish bait. Hopefully we can get it. I hope snowy weather doesn't matter. It might. I guess we can check. It doesn't say weather matters. Oh, well, that was easy. No, Marna, it doesn't exist. It's the, whatever ranch story has listed is not correct. This is what we're at right now. So we're missing the squid, which we need level 9. We're missing the grouper. And then we're missing this, which requires summer or spring. So we're pretty much almost done with the fish. Yeah, it says giant grouper, area 3 ocean, 9 to 11, sunny or rain, but it does not appear. So I don't know what to do about that. Man, we are just nowhere near where we need to be. Did I try 9 to 11 p.m.? I have not. I can try that on the next sunny day. Although waiting until 9 sucks, but that's fine. I suppose if I keep making milk, it's not that bad. Oh, I don't know why this is a snowy day. I don't want to do this today. Although snowy should be the same as rainy, I'll just wait till the next sunny day. So after I put this guy in the museum, there should be 3 tanks left. Yep, we're right on. snowy day. Really just trying to get a sunny day now. Hey, alright. We're making milk till like 7 p.m. I'm gonna check my animal achievement too, just to see where I'm at here. I feel like I gotta be getting pretty close. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty close there. So in 2 days I'll get the rabbits and I'll be done. Or 2 or 3 days for the rabbits and the sheep. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so what am I trying here? We're trying Guardian Bait on at 9 p.m. instead of 9 a.m. for the grouper. So Marna, you went back to your original person because the assassin went away. I mean, I don't really blame you. I might just ignore the assassin altogether if he doesn't stick around after the baby's born anyway. For what? Alright, let's save. Nope. It's not 9 p.m. either. So they just straight up got something wrong. I don't know what it is, but they got something way wrong. Yep. I mean, oh well. I guess we will wait for them to fix it. Yeah, I just don't agree with having villagers locked behind other, like being married and choosing not to have a child in order to get a, like an extra villager. Like, I just don't agree with it, so I think we're vetoing that. Perhaps I won't be truly 100%, but I really don't. I don't think it counts personally. If you can't get the guy with being married to like whoever you choose, then I don't think it should count. Maybe a crazy opinion. All right, I'm going to play another few days here. We're going to get to the... We're going to get me the achievement. We're going to finish up all the animal achievements finally. I don't even know how to get the white fox. I don't know where it's supposed to be. Oh my god, we're done. Fur Master. What a grind. Not going to be nearly as bad as fishing. Well, fishing might actually take less time while being more annoying. It's the shrine area, and it's like only during winter. Are you talking about the white fox? Because the regular fox is in the same area, right? Alright, what do they got for me? Really? Fur Master gives me another auto feeder that I don't need? Unbelievable. No white fox up here. I'm going to check to see if the grouper's during a storm. This will be my last day for the evening. I'm getting kind of sleepy. Yeah, let's get back on this. But we did make pretty big progress on fishing. At least in terms of, like, finding the fish I didn't have. So that's good. We technically finished animals today, so that's good. Just good all around. Alright, Guardian bait on, 9 a.m., let's see it. That ain't it. We'll try a few more times. Definitely not it. So it's got to be a typo on the location. Unless it's like specifically a summer storm, I don't know. I do not know, people. Okay, well, we're missing 3 fish, and we are, we're going to get one of those next season. We're going to get one of those when we hit level 9 fishing. Yeah, we'll try to figure out the grouper. I mean, I'm down to try whatever. I've got all the bait I need. We can save scum and test it out wherever we want. Super psyched that the animals are done. We can let's see it in all of its glory here. So animals, every animal achievement is now done. So that is good. Clothing we really need to get to. What is this, level 10 and everything? Logging is done. Hey, I am literally just about to end. I'll show you my progress on fishing for today. Harvest flowers, interesting. Just gonna do a little recap here just to see where I'm at on everything. Some of these are completely done. Animals just got finished. Yeah, the abalone for sure is net. I just got a few more today. The grouper, I'm still at a loss. Gotta do the pet stuff. Talk to residents. Yeah, so we're at 47 out of 50. Oh, I do still have to do this. Which that is this season. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. And yeah, here is my progress on the fish. So this one we can get when it's summer or spring. This one we can get when we get level 9 fishing. And then I'm only missing the grouper, which we just don't know how to get at this point. So yeah, that is going to be it for me today. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have to figure out the animals as well because I'm missing over half of them. So thank you guys very much. It's a possibility I'll be streaming tomorrow, like midday. I don't want to make any guarantees, but it's certainly possible. So yeah, thank you guys again, and I will see you later.